All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everything is set up right. Just got in, just got everything set up. And I need to check my date, make sure I change the date, all that good stuff. Yes, today is March 12th, 2025. It is Wednesday. Yeah. So everything is set up right. Thank you for checking out the show. I appreciate your support. If you're new to the show, the name of the show is The Afternoon Experiment with Emanuel Livingston. I am the king of talk. I don't really toot my own horn like that, like it should be a graphic here saying, Emanuel Livingston, the king of talk or something like that. But I'm a humble king, so I don't necessarily have to have that on the screen. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you don't know, this is the part of the show where I say hello to everyone. If you don't like the hellos, I don't know what to tell you. Every once in a while, I forego them, but today I didn't. Or today I'm not. So let's get with it. Jerica, she says first. Jerica is first. Good afternoon, Jerica. Lewis Talbert, good afternoon. Erica Hummins, representing Reading. Good afternoon, Erica. Good afternoon. Dina Johnson. She's an angel in case you didn't know. Good afternoon. Let me see. I know Dina is representing Walnut Hills. Anthony Prosser rounding out the top 5. He says 2. Dina said second, which she was on Facebook, by the way. Anthony Prosser says 2. All right. 2 to you as well. Good afternoon. I appreciate you. That's the top 5. Pat Rogers representing East Westwood. Good afternoon. David Herring. Good afternoon to you, David. I think you are in the top 8. Anthony Prosser. He already said 2. Let me see. David Herring in the house representing Butler County. Good afternoon. Tanika from beautiful Orlando, Florida. We are friends today because it is 70-something degrees up here. So I hope everything is going good with you. I hope you're selling cakes and all that good stuff. Good afternoon. Thank you for checking out the show. Andrea Bussell representing Gulf Manor. Good afternoon. We got Mary Birch Lavender. She says, White Oak sending much love your way. Thank you. I'm receiving the love and I'm sending it back. That's how you receive love and how you send it back. In case you didn't know. Now you know. Good afternoon, Mary. I appreciate you. David Herring saying something to Anthony Prosser. Terry Anderson representing downtown. Good afternoon. Got Daryl Carpenter in the house. He's representing beautiful De Park, Ohio. Nobody calls it De Park. They might actually call it De Park. Hold on. Is that something that they actually call it, or is that something that you just saying? It's Forest Park for those who don't know. Let's see. Shahara in the house. Good afternoon. Shahara representing Sycamore Township, Sharonville. What's going on with is it avatars with the little pictures? Here they show up as little pictures in a circle. A lot of them are missing on people that I know have them. Like Shahara, there's normally some picture in her thing there, but it's not here. And Jerica as well, hers, I don't know what's going on. Dina, there's also normally a photo in hers as well. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not seeing the photos. So I be looking at it like I'm going to skip that one. Because a lot of times I don't really respond to people who don't have a photo or some sort of something there. I definitely don't accept friend requests from people anymore if there's nothing there. But, all right. Shahara, good afternoon. Veronica Burdine, representing College Hill. Good afternoon. Tanika says, you definitely toot your horn like that. I do not. Nat Turner, representing Madville. He's checking in from the office in Madville. Good afternoon. David say put Put your ones up. All right. Sierra Brooks. She says, what up in the A to E-Man and the AE crew? What's up to you as well? Thank you for checking out the show. Sunchild 7. Good afternoon. St. Bernard, getting off work soon. All right. St. Bernard, what company is in St. Bernard? P&G is up there. They got that plant up there, but other than that, is there any real companies in St. Bernard? I'm asking for a friend. Sierra says, let's keep the baby hair hateration at a minimal today. I can prove that it's not baby hair hate. Because the girl who got bopped on the back of the head, I saw her interview, and she also got loads and loads of, baby hair slicked down. What in the hell do they use to slick their baby hair down like that? I don't really want to know, but they ain't using Vaseline, you know what I'm saying? What are they using? It's not a good look, ladies, but either way it go, it is what it is. Erman Powell, E-Man, swoop. Aiken Falcons in the Final Four state championship. That's right. That's right. Happy for the Falcons over there playing basketball. Wish them success. And thank you, Brother Powell, for checking out the show. Candy D, Coleraine Township. Good afternoon, Candy D. Good afternoon. Daryl want to know about Trump turning the White House into a little car show. We might talk about it. Karen Dye Williams, representing Westwood. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I felt like I said that wrong. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Karen. Tanika says, I'm selling cakes and I'm currently testing out shipping my famous collard greens and cornbread. Ooh. I don't like greens. Eating greens has always been a punishment. But I'm sure yours are delicious for someone who actually likes greens. Regina Denson Griffin, representing Claremont County. Good afternoon. And Daryl clarifies, I call it the park. Okay. All right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Pamela Kinney in the house representing North Avondale. Good afternoon. We got Jeannie Mulholland. She don't say where she is, but she says, I'm tuning in via YouTube till about 4:30. She won't be able to comment. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jeannie. And I hope I didn't, make you too mad at me yesterday about telling the truth about sororities, fraternities, and gangs and all that kind of stuff. I still respect anybody's desire to join a club. Go with it. Go with it. So I respect you. Brent Beard, representing Dallas, Texas. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Jericho says ours isn't missing. We can see them on our side. Yeah, I can't see them over here. Shahara says, oh no, this must be fixed. My picture is important. Mary said, did you break it? No, I just can't see. I see like in that little thing, I can see Jeannie's picture. I can see her picture. Brent, no picture. Jerica, no picture. Shahira, no picture. Mary Birch Lavender, no picture. But Ken, I see his picture. Ken, representing Cincinnati from Virginia. Thank you for checking out the show. I appreciate you. Dina, no picture. Bruce, that's Blade, always no picture. He says, what up? Dante crowned the phone yesterday, King. Why? You can't call in one day complaining about people, bashing people for what they do and or say on the phone, and then every day after that, bash people about what they do or say on the phones. There's no level of consistency there. Oh boy. Yo Underwood, good afternoon. He say he on his way to Nikki Carter Cribs. All right, Nikki's crib. All right. Hey, I don't know if you got to put it out there for everybody to know, but do what you do. Thank you for checking out the show. Fame. He says he's repping Gross Beezy. Again, nobody says that. Brent says they use the green blue magic. They are not using that. That stuff would be them wore out. Your edges be good for a good, 30, 40 minutes. And then Not anymore. Yeah, no, they don't use that. They got some special something that they use. Crystal Hoskins representing the Christ Hospital. Good afternoon. Thank you for checking out the show. CK, I see you, CK. He says, excellent analysis of the afternoon experience. All right. Thank you. Thank you. They do not use Gorilla. Oh, I thought you said Gorilla Glue. I'm sorry, I didn't read it all the way. She says they use Gorilla Gel. Okay. Is that in the Gorilla Glue family? I know it was some chick that used Gorilla Glue on something and it didn't work out well for her. Tria in the house. Also no picture. She says, hey, afternoon, King and friends. She's representing Avondale. Thank you. Let's see. People who join, this is Fame, says people who join Greek organizations and gangs are only looking for affirmation. I agree. I guess there's nothing wrong with looking for affirmation. There's nothing wrong with it. Steban Speed in the house, representing Queensgate. Thank you for checking out the show. And good afternoon. Ron Tucker, good afternoon. Thank you for checking out the show. I haven't been in the Lincoln Ware chat in a while. Today confirmed why. Okay. I don't know what that means. I'm not here to bash Lincoln Ware unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me see. Mary says it's hair gel. Do hair gel last that long and have that kind of hole? I'm asking. I don't know. LaDonna representing East Price Hill. Good afternoon. We got Brenda in the house representing Fairfield. Good afternoon, Brenda and LaDonna. Twin in the house. You say, what's up? Emanuel Livingston. There's no picture. I think somebody might be posting for him because he's never just said, what's up, Emanuel Livingston. It's always some sort of little jab in there. But that's okay. You don't have to do it, Twin. I appreciate just what's up. And what's up with you? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for checking out the show. Jacqueline Carter, representing Evanston. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Lonzo Clark in the house. Good afternoon. Chilling at work. Milking the clock. See, you said milk, and I thought twin. And I thought, do you work with twin? But you're not. It's a different milk. Okay, I get it. I was confused for just a second. And Carolyn Smith in the house. She says, good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Carolyn Smith. Everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm caught up on all of the hellos. I kind of want to get into something. I promise you, I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. So we can just talk about some nonsense today. Twin says, I'm not okay. My shoulder killing me. My little man did something. You had the same shoulder injury as Ron, and you call yours your little man? Okay. Look, they make stuff so that you don't have to do all of that extra motion. And you could probably go on Temu and get some sort of a tool, and it will help you out. Y'all throwing y'all shoulders out doing that is not normal. It's not normal. There's better ways to do that. It's 2025. Janice in the house. Janice says, hello, everybody. I know Janice is my favorite. She says, beautiful day. You come on with no alert. Could have missed you. Again, I don't control the alerts. And there is definitely something going on because I'm not seeing all of the pictures. I'm not seeing everybody's pictures there. And Ronald Dixon in the house. Good afternoon. All right. Let me address what happened yesterday, okay? Let me address what happened yesterday, and then we'll just move on. We'll put it aside. The whole baby hair comment. Initially, the baby hair comment was just a little something for me to say to kind of pick with Raven. Because, I like Raven, and Raven know how I feel about stuff like that. And so I knew that she was going to respond a certain way. I didn't expect all of y'all to be all sensitive about it. I didn't expect all of y'all to be all sensitive about it. Now, I'm not taking it back because there is something to it. But y'all need to relax. Y'all need to relax. And I brought something because I really want to deal with this idea that you can't judge a person based on this and based on that. And I want to start off with a little bit of a disclaimer. I don't know if this story is actually true. Actually, I'm more inclined to believe that this is a 100% fabricated story. All right? I didn't mean to, I didn't, fireworks for nothing. I'm of the mind that this is a 100% fabricated story, but it'll go to prove a point. I read a story about a teacher in Georgia who was arrested for slapping a 5th grade student. Anybody seen this story? Anybody? I think it's a fabricated story, but I read the story. 5th grade, a Georgia teacher arrested for slapping a 5th grade student for calling him Mr. Lady. Anybody else see this story? Anybody else? Nope. Mary says no, she didn't see it. Anybody see this story? Anybody who saw the story, y'all know what's about to happen. And it just show of hands, if anybody saw this story. Show of hands. No, LaDonna said no. Jerica says no. None of y'all saw this story. Okay. I believe it's fabricated. But I'm going to show you the mugshot. And y'all going to tell me not to judge people based on their appearance. Now, if I tell you that this person, because it might be a true story, I'm not sure. If I tell you that this person was arrested for slapping a 5th grade student for calling him Mr. Lady, you telling me that you're going to look at this picture and not say, okay, I could see that. Okay, I could see that. Now, don't judge by his physical appearance. Don't judge him based on his physical appearance. See how foolish that is? No reasonable person seeing this story and seeing this mugshot, you look at it and you like, okay, I can see that. I can see that person doing that. Whether it's a real story or a non-real story, it is not unreasonable to look at a picture of someone and say, okay, I could see that person doing that. Now, again, I don't know if this is a real story. I'm probably leaning towards this is not a real story. But now y'all telling me it's out of line to judge based on physical appearance. If this was a real story and that was a real mugshot, I would be wrong for saying, yeah, I could see that guy slapping a 5th grader for calling him Mr. Lady. All right, and then we can put it all to rest. We can put it all to rest. Because, of course, the bottom line, the point that I'm trying to make is, Blade says it's a real story. I don't know that it's a real story. I didn't see it on an actual news site. I've only seen it on people's social media sites. So I can't say it's a real story. But do any of y'all want to take back? Dante, are you out there? Can you take back all of that? Oh, we shouldn't be judging people based on, when you can clearly look at that and say, yeah, I could see that person slapping a 5th grader for calling him Mr. Lady. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So come on, get out y'all feelings, as the women say, about the stuff that I said yesterday about baby hair. All right? All right, now enough of that. Yesterday, was that yesterday? Donald Trump turned the White House into a big commercial for Tesla. Anybody see that? That's gotta be illegal. That's gotta be illegal. I mean, as the president, he's not supposed to use his office to be promoting companies or promoting products, right? There's some, is it the Hatch Act? I'm not sure if it's the Hatch Act against promoting companies, or is that just against I get confused with a lot of this stuff. I think it's the Hatch Act. You're not supposed to do that. You're just not. Hold on, I didn't silence my phone. If you're watching the show, please silence your phone right now. Janice says, I love you too, but I can remember when you used to say a person shouldn't be judged by how they dress. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, you're not wrong. Okay, we're going back. We'll get back to the Hatch Act. I have to respond to some of these comments. I don't believe that you should judge a person strictly based on how they dress. I don't think how a person dresses, dictates their character. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you can combine a lot of different factors, but there's no denying that people do make certain judgments based on how a person dresses, whether it be fair or not fair. Some people do. Again, I'm not saying that you should, but if you have other information, then you can factor the way the person is dressed into the equation, or a certain style or whatever that people choose to emulate. You can factor that into the equation. Like, I genuinely don't believe that if I show up to court in my hoodie, the judge should look at me and say, oh, he's wearing a hoodie. He's guilty of whatever it is. Now, if that, factors in, like if they like, hey, I'm saying the suspect was so-and-so and he was so-and-so, and, then I come in acting a certain way, wearing the attire of the accused, it might be something that you can factor in. But I wouldn't automatically say right off rip. Like, again, going back to the baby hair thing, the victim of the bopping had her baby hair slicked down too. But just her baby hair being slicked down was not enough for me to look at her and say, yeah, she be out there wilding. I can, So it's a difference. It's a difference. All right, back to the guy who was promoting Tesla. And he also said, like, he said, I forget the thing he posted on his social media. He basically said it's illegal. That these people are illegally colluding to boycott Tesla. It's not illegal to boycott a company. We can all come together and make the decision that we're not going to vote for this person, or we're not going to watch this show, or we're not going to shop at this store, or we're not going to purchase this product. That's not illegal. And I can't believe that he thinks it is. But he said that he believes it's illegal. Hey, come on. Was it illegal when all of those rednecks and stuff was boycotting Bud Light? Was that illegal? Come on, just because they boycotting, allegedly, potentially boycotting the company of a guy that you're cozied up to doesn't make it illegal. It means you don't like it, but it definitely doesn't make it illegal. So, you know, come on. Hold on, I'm missing some of the comments here. Janice says, I understand with regard to the judging people by the way they dress. Twin is on just saying stuff. I told you, Trump businessman. All right, Grod. Like, come on, bro. You can do better than that. I told you, Trump businessman. You can throw in some other parts of speech. But that's got nothing to do with being a businessman. That's got nothing to do with being a businessman. That's actually got more to do with ignoring the rules. That's what it's got to do with. And I saw you also said something about being above the law. Like, that's what he thinks, he's above the law, or at least he seems to think that he's above the law. And here's my question, though, for some of y'all who, I get it, some of y'all are against, you know, a lot of the things that we see happening. What, other than, is anybody still participating in the boycott of Target? Just asking. Or, and are there any other, like, I'm boycotting Tesla? Not really. I was never going to purchase a Tesla. Like, you know, even if I had a spare $200,000 to buy a car, Tesla would not be the car that I would buy. Tesla would not be the car that I would buy. But is any other boycotts that I should be paying attention to, focused on? Because I'm known to, you know, slip into Target here and there, but I haven't done it since the boycott. And I'm not a Target guy. I'm not really any of these stores guy. I'm not loyal to any brands or anything like that. I don't fall under the brand loyalty thing. I'm not against you if you do, but I'm not like, you know, I wear Nikes a lot because they're comfortable on my feet, but I've been wearing Pumas lately because I found a line, a certain few designs that feel good. I be giving y'all too much information about me. Now I have to think, do I really want to share that amount of information? Because if I share it, then next thing I know, I'm going to say something, and then somebody going to be talking about my feet. I was about to tell y'all something about my feet. And I don't necessarily need to hear people bashing me and including my feet in the bashing. So I hesitate to share certain information about me with y'all, because we supposed to be family, right? We supposed to be family. But it's some non-family people in here that be listening and then trying to dog me out based on my information that I share. I'll share it. But if somebody start bashing me because of this information or using this information against me, I might never share personal information again. Because I'm a king and all, but I got feelings. And I'm sensitive about my feet. I have flat feet. And I have wide feet. So I have no arch in my feet, like no arch. And, of course, my feet are wide. So when I put on shoes, I don't want to tell this because now when you see me, you're going to be looking at my feet. And, you might not say nothing, but I'm going to be, daggone it. What's the word? Self-conscious. I'm going to be self-conscious about my feet now, just walking around. I'm telling you, if somebody dog my feet out, I'm not sharing any more information with y'all. I'm telling you. But yeah, so when I'm walking in my shoes, you know how you have the regular contour of the shoes? Well, mine, because my feet, they're flat, it spreads out. So like my foot meat, like, kind of hangs over the side. So shoes don't last me for very long because I'm always my feet as I walk are always kind of stretching the shoe. And so, I have issues with shoes. All of that just to say, that's why I wear Nikes, and I found some Pumas that work. And somebody asked, why am I putting an S on it? I'm saying the shoes, yes, Nike is the brand, but I have multiple styles of Nike shoes. Those would be Nikes. Multiple styles of Puma, multiple shoes, and now those would be Pumas. Come on, yeah. That's not y'all adding an S to the. But yeah, I don't even remember where I was going. Brand loyalty. I was saying I'm not a Nike guy. No, I gotta wear Nike. No, that's not me. I gotta wear Puma. No, that's not me. I go to the store, I try on shoes, I walk around a little bit, and I see how they feel, how they support what should be my arch. And sometimes I put my arch support in there. Walk around and see how they feel. But I'm not one of these people who are loyal to a brand. Oh no, I do my shopping at Kroger. No, I go wherever. I shop my groceries. I go to Kroger. I go to, what's this place up here? It's the little place up in St. Bernard. Who the person here from St. Bernard? What's the name of the little grocery store that's up there? I'll go there sometimes. I go to Meijer. I hit Walmart. I mean, wherever. And of course, see, now I forgot the name of it. The country meat market. The Avondale place. I went up there yesterday. Crystal says it's sure good. Twin says it's soul fine. I'm pretty sure it's not soul fine. I'm certain it's not soul fine. So I'll go with sure good. No, KCB is not IGA. But yeah, I'll go up there every once in a while. Now, I have to say, and I'm not saying this as a criticism, but the little store up in Avondale, oh man, I can't wait till they restock. Like, it was my first time going up there yesterday and, looked around, and there was not much in the store. And I wanted to buy something to support them. And it was difficult to find something to buy to support them. I ended up buying some sweet tea. Little baby will like it. Mrs. Livingston will like it. I'm still trying to chill out on the sweets, but that's what I ended up buying. Actually, Mrs. Livingston ended up picking it up. But I do want to go up there once they have restocked and, just support them. Their prices are a tad bit higher than, other stuff that I can find and whatnot, in other places. But I still want to go, and so I'll pay some slightly higher prices. And I'm saying this is the stuff that we can do to make a difference. Like, this is the kind of stuff. I know I'm gonna go up there, like, me and that little baby, cause she keep coming in here eating up all my Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts is one of my pleasures. I was about to say one of my guilty pleasures, but it's just one of my pleasures. Pop-Tarts. The cherry and the strawberry, I think. Those are really the only two that I eat. And little baby come in here, and the first thing she do is go look. Oh, it's some Pop-Tarts. Can I have some? And of course, I have to say yes. It's the rules of grandfatherism. You have to say yes. And next thing I know, all my Pop-Tarts is gone. So I go up in there, like, I'm gonna buy some Pop-Tarts. And they only got the chocolate ones. I don't eat the chocolate ones. But if they would have had some other flavors, but they were out, I would have purchased them. And I can't remember how much they were, like $5.17 or $5.19 or something like that. And then I ended up in Walgreens. The other thing that I was looking for was, I have to say this right because I know some of y'all childish, some sort of almonds or I had 17th degree COVID, so I still be having problems recalling stuff. The little nuts that you crack open, then you eat them. I got some, but I can't think of what they called, and I can't move on until pistachios. So I was looking for some sort of I'm sorry, I can't complete the sentence. I know what I'm thinking, but if I say it, some of y'all is childish, and then y'all gonna say, oh, he in the store looking for, whatever. So I can't say it. But I was looking for that, and they did not have those there. They did not have any sort of nut products there. Even said, I try to say it in a different way so that it don't sound, but they didn't have any sort of nuts there. And I wanted to support them, but I ended up at, yes, my ocean, that's what I wanted to say, but I can't say that. I can't say that. So I ended up at Walgreens, and they had Pop-Tarts 2 for $4.17. Now, given that choice, if they would have still had the correct flavors over at the Country Meat Market, I think it's called, I would have paid the additional money for the Pop-Tarts over there, because it's a part of what we have to do to support our own. But because they didn't have any, I ended up getting two boxes for less than the price that they were charging for one. But I would have been more than happy to pay the higher price for the two, just to support my people. Just to support my people. It's one of the things we have to, like, there are certain sacrifices. There's a certain something at Target that you love. And I know some people, oh, this boycott ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, that little Target boycott ain't gonna do nothing. I get it. That you might feel that way. But again, like I said, same with the one-day boycott. Some of the stuff we just have to do for solidarity's sake. Some stuff, just do it for solidarity's sake. I'm not shopping at Target. It ain't gonna do no. Then don't do it. Just don't do it. So how we gonna come together? And I'm specifically talking about black people, but I'm also just talking about people who want to see some sort of change. If there's something that's not happening, something that's not going on the way that you want it to go on, you have to do something to see that happen. You have to do something to attempt to see some sort of change. And I get it. Some people are like, hey, the way things happen is you got to hit them in their pocket before they begin to take you serious. Then try to hit them in the pocket. I did have somebody, you got to spill blood before they take you serious. Then you should be out. If you truly believe that, which I'm not one who believes that, and I'm not a proponent of it, but if you truly believe the only way that we're going to see equality in this country is if some blood is spilled, shouldn't you be out there? How do you say it's the only way, but then you're not willing to do the thing that's the only way to get it done? And we don't need a Martin Luther King to stand up and give us some fiery speech about why we should do it. We don't need an Al Sharpton. You just keep your ear to the ground, as they say. Keep your ear to the ground. I heard about the Target boycott, and I haven't been to Target since. I understand the theory behind it. Why ain't we boycotting everybody? You won't even boycott Target. Why are you worried about why won't we boycott everybody? Oh, I'm sorry, the phone rang. I'm sorry, I missed the phone. Brent. Sorry about that. I missed the call. Oh, that's why I missed it. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, Brent. If you call back, I'll grab the line. I had the speakers turned off because some crazy stuff was happening. Brent?
Hey, what's going on, Emanuel?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Yeah, it looks like we fully turned the corner on well, goodness, we don't have winter. So we'll call it spring, and now we're heading into early summer because we'll be up in the mid-80s by Friday, and we're in the low 80s now. So, pardon me?
We won't.
Oh, well, what was it? Raven, she'll get a chance to experience some of this weather, and I still say she's going to sneak by and see Lawrence.
So now I got to be your enemy too?
Huh?
I had to be your enemy too?
What's the enemy for? Why is that? We having conflict? Because we ain't having beef. Are we having conflict?
Yeah, we having conflict. Yeah. Because you talking about it's going to be 80 degrees down here. Nigga, you know it ain't going to be no 80 degrees up here. It's about to be back down to 58 degrees. And you in here basking in the glow of 80-something degrees while I'm up in here with a hoodie and a hat and a coat on. That's conflict.
Look, when it hits May here and we get up in the mid to upper 90s, then you can laugh at me.
No, that's beautiful weather right there.
Oh, well, when it hits August and September and we're in the 110s, yes, then you can laugh. But until then, but we
don't have conflict right now. It's 73 degrees. As long as we're above 70 degrees, all y'all warm weather people, we cool. But when it drop below, we beefing. Yep. I'm sorry. We have conflict.
Conflict, yes. But you were talking about brand loyalty with people with brand loyalty. Now, how does you don't have brand loyalty?
I don't think so. Not with most things. Do you think I do?
Well, question: do you buy Pop-Tarts or do you buy toaster tarts from Aldi.
No, I buy Pop-Tarts, but that's not a brand loyalty thing. That's a
That
taste.
is a brand
No,
loyalty
no, no,
thing.
no. It's not. I've tried others, and they don't taste the same. So it's not a brand thing. Like if, you know what I'm saying, like you buy a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then I don't remember what the generic Cinnamon Toast Crunch is, but they taste the same. So give me the generic or the you know, the name brand. It don't matter. But if it does not taste the same, I'm buying it for the taste, not because of the brand. Now, if Aldi's could make theirs taste like Kellogg makes theirs taste, then I'd buy theirs.
Okay, so you're not down with the fruit rounds or the crispy oats?
I'm down with it. Yes, I am. I'm down with those because they taste the same.
Okay, and the marshmallow and stars.
But no, those don't taste the same. So no.
Yeah. My wife and son, they hate it when I come home with the fruit rounds. I'm like, look, it's perfect for snacking. You know, I'm not paying toucan. I'm not paying for his all the baby mamas he got flying around.
Hold on a second, Brent. Someone says
Yeah.
there's no S on Aldi. Is there?
That is correct.
Okay, so
No, it's no S.
There's no S, so then I take that back. See, hold on. This is an example of how this thing works. You say there's no S on Aldi, then I ask, someone confirms, no, there's no S. So guess what? I won't be calling it Aldi's. I don't get mad. Why do you care about whether or not I put the S on it? No, you corrected me. I can take correction. I want to be right. Just a lesson for y'all. Okay, go ahead, Brent. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, they down south they haven't had all these stores for very long, and they just don't know how to do it. And it's just so frustrating because I remember when I was a kid and Mom would take me there and she showed me how to get through all the aisles and everything. And then if you have you got a cart full of stuff and someone just got some eggs. You go ahead and you let them go ahead in front of you because they don't need to wait behind all of you, all your products and everything. And folks are just surprised when I say, yeah, you go ahead, and they're like, oh, that's so nice. I'm like, nah, that's just common courtesy, But oh yeah. But so you walking around here with Sideshow Bob feet? Is that what you're saying?
See, I just for the record, and Alethea. Just so you know, I keep telling y'all, only do it when it's absolutely necessary. So moving forward, I ain't telling y'all shit. Just so you know, I ain't telling y'all shit else. But go ahead.
It's all right. These just jokes. These are just jokes. No, but I feel you on the flat-footed side thing because I'm flat-footed, my sons are flat-footed, and my cousins would joke me because like when we would go to the one time, me and my cousins, we drove down to Myrtle Beach. And we walking on the beach and everything, and they looked at my footprint, and it just covered up everything. And theirs had, the arch all missed, and they just joked me forever. I'm like, man, I can't help it that my feet are flat. That's just the way it is.
Just the way it is. And on top of that, Brent, I have plantar fasciitis. So,
okay.
Yeah, I have all kind of issues. So I had to be kind of picky about my shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, and goodness, at my age, I just want to I found some that are comfortable. I can't even tell you the name brand of these. I got them off of Amazon or Temu or Wish or something. But it was my size, and they comfortable, and they lightweight. So I'm like, I don't care about the name brand.
Yeah.
Folks can joke me about that all day long. You gonna buy me them, $150, $200 shoes and the Nikes? No, well, shut up then. I ain't studying you.
Yep.
But yeah. Oh, but just so I don't disappoint LaDonna, I said there would be a part 2 to the wrestling report. So it's part 2, LaDonna, of the wrestling report. But this one should be quick too, because we want to talk about the main event from the AEW pay-per-view. You had Adam Copeland, who is Edge, and they are calling him Cope, C-O-P-E, which is so irritated. It don't even sound right.
Right.
Like, oh, there's Cope. Look at Cope. And I'm like, you just call him Adam or call him Copeland. Don't call him Cope. Was that a cage match? That wasn't a cage match against John Moxley, who used to be Dean Ambrose, part of the Shield in WWE.
And from Cincinnati, by the way.
Yes, from Cincinnati. So there's a Cincinnati reference. Thanks for that one. But it was a anticlimactic match because of the match before it, with Will Ospreay. You know, it was just was it Will Ospreay? No, it was the ladies' match before it. I think it was. But oh well, it doesn't matter. But Christian, towards the end of the match, Christian comes out and they don't have money in the bank, but they do have a contract. You know, in a I don't know what you call it, on a clipboard essentially, where he signed and turned it into a triple threat match. Spears, Adam goes for the pin, 1, 2, no, gets the shoulder up. But they had essentially Moxley come in and do the bulldog choke on Christian to retain the title. And I was like, why in the world did they have him retain it? That's your first cash in you could have had for Christian, even if he only held the belt for, a couple of days or a couple of weeks. But to have it ended like that, it's like, who is back there doing the writing of these angles? Because it was totally anticlimactic.
Is Christian still talking about people's fathers?
Yes. Talking about people's dead fathers, yes. Yeah. And in fact, I think I told you before that I was getting me and my two sons matching turtlenecks, black turtlenecks. And I still have to post that picture of all three of our sons, and I want to tag Christian. And if he doesn't go full heel and try to claim my sons as his own, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. But yeah. Oh, you say something?
No, I'm just laughing.
Okay. All right. So jumping over to Raw, the main event was CM Punk versus Seth Rollins in a steel cage. And why they are still doing the steel cage matches where you can win by escaping the cage. Yeah, I'm old school NWA. The cage is supposed to keep people out, so it should only end by pinfall or submission. And, the two of those dudes legit don't like each other, but, hey, they're about making that money, so they'll get in there and give you a good show. But back and forth, doing each other's moves, unsuccessfully, they probably have about 11 false finishes. And then the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, comes in, grabs Seth Rollins by the neck, snatches him out of the cage door, and then commences to mollywhopping him. Because at the last pay-per-view? I think it was a couple of pay-per-views before, he curb stomped Roman Reigns a couple of times, and he's been on the shelf. So it looks like they're going to have a triple threat match probably at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Which that would make it 2 triple threat matches, because there's going to be a triple threat match for the women for the title between, oh goodness, I don't even know the Japanese lady's name.
Io Sky.
Rhea Ripley and, pardon me?
Io Sky.
Yeah, that's Io Sky. Yeah, because the other one is Kairi Sane with the elbow. That's right. Yeah, so with Bianca, Rhea, and Io. So both of those matches should be good. And I would rather see a triple threat match than to see one of those, 8-man tag team matches, that's just a big cluster.
Yeah. But what are they going to do with Paul Heyman?
I don't know, because Paul Heyman still owes CM Punk a favor.
Yes. And that might be the favor in the triple threat match, him delivering for CM Punk against Roman Reigns.
But what is he going to do? I don't know what that favor could be. Or is he going to bring someone else in to turn it, or is it actually going to be Paul Heyman doing something with the Ula Fala?
Maybe a low blow or something.
Yeah, he could do a low blow. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's still. And I like that they still have that dangling out there in terms of storyline progression. But yeah. But I forgot about the boycotts, because there's still, you got the Jamal Bryant 40-day fast, which I like it, been calling it a fast. But the Target, Al Sharpton still has his going on.
What is Al Sharpton?
Man, I can't remember the details, but it involves Target and some other stuff. I really can't remember.
I have to look it up.
I think Brenda, it was Tracy, one of them posted it on the Friends page a couple of weeks ago. But I haven't been going to Target, haven't been going to Walmart, so I've been holding firm. Now, if they add Amazon Prime, and I think one of them actually has Amazon and Amazon Prime in there, well, I done failed the people.
Well, yeah,
I
because
got stuff
I
coming
my
to
Amazon Prime membership is paid up for the year, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to not watch it. Then maybe I will. I don't know. But hold on, why don't all of these people, like it's the more well-known people, like I might not be
Mm-hmm.
able to get to Al Sharpton to give him my feedback on a boycott, but I'm sure Jamal Bryant could get in touch with Al Sharpton, and they
Mm-hmm.
could get in touch with whomever else is calling a boycott, someone of some national prominence, and they
Right.
could kind of coordinate to make it stronger, as opposed to, well, we got our boycott over here, well, no, we got our boycott over here, well, we got a boycott over
Right.
here, we got a boycott over here. Pull them all together. Why? I think they should work on that.
Yeah, but that's no different than even back there in the civil rights days, how you had SCLC and you had SNCC, and then you eventually had, well, you had CORE and you had the Black Panthers, and even moving forward, you had Rainbow Push, and then you have you got the NAACP, then you got NAM. You wind up with internal, conflicts and egos. I think that's a lot of it.
I think that's true, but based on everything I've heard, and of course, I wasn't there, I wasn't alive when all of this stuff was going down, but based on everything I've heard, they still came together. They may not have agreed on everything, but, they'd say, hey, we're going to do this, and they'd say, I don't think that's a good idea because I think this is going to happen, or I don't think that's a good idea because this is going to happen, and we would all come down to, all right, well, this is what we're going to do. Y'all don't agree, so y'all don't have to participate, but don't bash it. And y'all don't agree, so y'all don't have to participate, but don't say nothing else, don't say nothing against it, so that it came off more as a united front.
Yeah, now I haven't heard anyone bash any others' plan outside of the beef between Nina Turner and Roland Martin, which that goes back years with her being a Bernie bro. But in terms of outright bashing each other, like, no, we have the real movement, or like with all the factional BLM stuff that happened between the national and local and all that other stuff. I haven't seen any of that, but it would be great if they could just come together for, I don't know, a march on Washington or something like that, or some sort of press conference where they all get together and say, yes, we are all doing this. We're doing it in different ways, but we all have the same goal, and that's to make, put some respect on black people and black people dollars if you want us to shop.
Right. I mean, even just like you said, come together and where our interest. If we're all saying Target, all right, we know Target. Now, you're saying Walmart. We not necessarily saying Walmart. So you get up and say Walmart. I'm not going to say don't do Walmart, but I'm not necessarily endorsing Walmart. But at least now we know we all agree Target. We all agree, whatever, Nike. We all agree Tesla. And then, everybody else get to throw their own little pieces in there, and if you feel so inclined, then don't shop here, don't shop there. But at least we got a nice consolidated list of the things that we all should be withholding our dollars for.
Yeah. Now, one thing Jamal Bryant was supposed to do, which I need to check my email, but he was supposed to be coming up with a list of, I don't know how many thousand of black businesses that were specifically at Target, but I think it was supposed to be more broad-based. That it was they were supposed to have a directory that they were supposed to send out to all the people who signed up for the Target Fast. But as of last week, I hadn't seen it, but I'm not good at checking my email and everything. But I like his approach better than what Nina Turner was saying. Nina was like, pretty much, forget them black folks at Target. They shouldn't have been there in the first place. At least Jamal Bryant was trying to say, hey, yeah, we know black businesses are there, but here are these black businesses, and these how you can shop directly with them instead of going into Target. So, I like that nuance in his approach to that. Still don't like them glasses he wears, but I like the nuance in his approach.
Yeah.
To look out for it. But all right, I think that's all I got.
All right. Hey, I appreciate your call.
Take it easy.
All right. That was Brent. I appreciated Brent's call. You can call in 513-717-KING. That's 513-717-5464. If you can't remember that, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So you can give us a call. I saw someone, who was it? I'm not even going to call him a hater. I don't think that I really do think Jason was trying to be a hater, but I'm not even going to necessarily say that it was hating. He says, what time does this show start? Excuse me. What times does this show start? Different time daily? Oh, yeah. Because, I got a life and everything. I work, traffic. Sometimes I might have to stop at the bank or I have to make a little detour and do something. So the goal, what I typically shoot for is 3 o'clock. What typically happens is somewhere around 3:30, especially on Thursdays and Fridays around 3:30. But I will say this, if you want, you can start at a consistent 3 o'clock, and then when I get here, I'll take it over from you. So, hold on, did I miss another call? CK called. I missed CK's call. Sorry, CK, call back. But yeah, if you wanna start a show at 3 o'clock, and you can do it, you have social media. So all you have to do is just go to Facebook and hit that thing to say, I think it say go live. And you go live and you start talking about topics and everything. And so then when I get in at 3:02 or 3:15 or 3:30 or 3:37 or whatever, I'll tag in and say, all right, I'll take it from here. And then that way everybody can have a consistent 3 o'clock start time. So if you're willing, I'm more than willing to share, as they say, the spotlight. I'm more than willing to share. So just let me know. Yeah, let me know. We can coordinate. We can coordinate. CK.
Yeah, hey, how you doing, Mr. Livingston?
CK, I'm doing good. Why does your phone sound like that?
Oh, I heard one of them things over my mouth. One of them 2020 things. Remember that COVID shot thing? You remember that? The mask cover. Some shit went down back in 2020 when we all had to wear masks over our face. I had one of them on us. You feel me?
I hear you.
Yeah. You can hear me better now because I took the mask off.
No, it still sounds muffled.
What? Hold on. Oh, good God. How that sound right there, brother?
That sounds better.
Okay, there it is. That was my shoulder holding the phone. Remember how we used to do on them home phones with the shoulder phone?
I do.
Shoulder link. Yep. Yeah, I like what you was talking about with the brand. The brand. What he said, you're a brand shopper?
No, I said I don't particularly have any brand loyalty, when I'm shopping.
Yeah, we got caught up in the biggest brands I see in the black community, Air Jordans. I think Air Jordans are big on the brand name.
Yeah, that's some people use that as a status symbol. Like if you wear Air Jordans, you can afford Air Jordans, or you know what I'm saying, you whatever, then you somebody. Some people do.
Right. But as expensive as these shoes is, hey, the other shoes cost just as much. Livingston, you talking about $100, $200 for these shoes. All different type of brands, right?
Like what?
Like Adidas and Pumas and stuff like that. They be high. It's like the whole, what's your thoughts?
I think you could probably find some really expensive Adidas or some really expensive Puma or some really expensive, Pumas, or some really expensive whatever. But I think in general, when you're looking at like Air Jordans, those are supposed to be a higher level because again, they are a status symbol. I don't know that Puma or Adidas or Reebok, and they probably do. I don't know that they have shoes that they price at that level, but definitely not just your regular standard run of the mill gym shoes from those other brands are not going to be that price.
I mean, when you look at the Jordan brand, I mean, it's out of control. I mean, to see this thing from birth to where it's at now, 1987 to 2025, Livingston, oh my God. It's huge. It's big. It's a whole culture, man. I mean, you wouldn't even think the man is still breathing the way how big his brand name is.
I don't understand what that means. You
He's
wouldn't
like
think he's
Da
still
Vinci.
breathing? What does that mean?
He seems like a guy from years ago. I mean, he's so popular. It was like the Mona Lisa. You know, to have people that popular and their brand names be this big while they still breathing is ridiculous. You know, I mean, is he the number one shoe in the world?
I don't know. I don't know what the number one shoe in the world is in terms of athletic footwear, but I know the shoes are expensive, but you don't have to buy them.
No, but but it's like McDonald's. They taking over. They took over. It's like you're not going to have a McDonald's-less America. You're not going to have an Air Jordan America without Jordans. It's like he took over the whole world.
But again, that's slightly different. I've only owned one pair of Jordans, and
Okay.
I didn't pay a lot for them. You know, I got them at like one of the discount shoe places, and they were deeply discounted, so they were about the same price as any other shoe in the store. And so I went on ahead and bought them because...
Livingston, let's be clear, sir. The brand is so big, they're not expensive no more. They just like normal shoes. You got expensive Jordans and cheap Jordans. They're not just an expensive brand. These things are everywhere.
Hold on, calm down. It's okay. I'm asking this really because I'm not a athletic shoe head, guy. Do they have different tiers of Jordans in the store? Like if I go into the Nike store, do they have Jordans that are $60 and Jordans that are $400? Like, do they have different tiers genuinely, or was that just something you were saying?
Sir, yes, sir. The answer to your question is that's a yes. You have Jumpman Jordans. You got all type of Jordan. Jordan with the hair. You got different Jordan. He's not just one guy no more. He's everywhere.
Well, but I don't think now. And again, I have limited knowledge here, admittedly, but I don't think that the Jumpman shoes, people don't consider those because they're not Air Jordans. I think the Jumpman shoes is a brand, but Air Jordan is a specific shoe that like they come out with a new design every year. It's not like, oh, if you bought some Jumpman shoes, you can run around saying, I got on some Air Jordans. Because if you say I got on Air Jordans and you stick out your Jumpman shoes, people going to be like, ain't no damn Air Jordans. I mean, am I incorrect?
All right. No, you're not. Hold on. All right. Let's be clear. Like Windex on your windshield. If you have Jordan's name on there, you're right. But if it says Jumpman, okay, get your Jumpman having shoes out of here. But if it has Jordan on that thing, it's on. You in there. You in there like swimwear.
Okay.
You hear me?
I don't know. So you're saying they have different tiers of Air Jordans that they come out with on a regular basis.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You are deeply out of the culture. I mean, oh my God. I mean, the things you don't know is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
About the street.
I try not to know, I try not to stuff my head full of nonsense, just to be a part of the culture. So, yeah.
Listen, sir. I got all type of Jordans. I got all type of shoes. You right. He did get a hold of them a little bit, but I will say I am a reasonable shoe shopper. I'm a member of the. I used to be a member of the $50 and under club. That's men group that spend 50 or below on gym shoes. You know, we was in that, and Jordans did fit in there. Jordans did fit in there. I mean, you know, but I do know what you're saying about brands, because I was thinking to myself, I do like how about cars though? Are you brand on cars?
No, I
Do you
don't.
like the brand?
Look, right now I got a Honda. Mrs. Livingston got a Kia. I have a Toyota in the back. We got a Mazda in the back. I if it runs well and I get a good deal on it, I don't have any sort of brand loyalty to cars. That I don't get
I've
paid.
seen a pattern.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You have a pattern. That was a pattern, sir. Foreign cars, not domestic. You
I've
foreigned
owned
out 'cause
domestic cars. I just happen to have run. Of course, there was a time when foreign cars were much more reliable than American brands. And again, it wasn't for brand's sake. It was for the quality of the vehicle. But I'm not against domestic car makers. I just don't happen to have one. But if I run up on, like, I saw a car for sale the other day. It was a GMC something or another, and it was a really good price. And when I drive by tomorrow, I'm going to ask them about it. And if everything work out, I'll have a GMC vehicle. I don't have any sort of brand loyalty.
Hold on. So was this under, when you say good price, under 10K or over 10K?
Oh, no, very much under 10K.
Oh, I like that. You shop like me. I just caught me a Jeep Cherokee. Not Cherokee, but a similar. But you got to do like that. Listen, I said Lincoln. Mr. Livingston, you should make sure you stay far away from car notes, sir. Because that 500 or 600 will bankrupt your ass. You do understand this, right?
Well, I don't know if it would bankrupt me, but I do tend to not. I haven't had a car payment in I don't know how long. I just and my daughter has never had a car payment. I try to make sure that she never has a car payment. Like, it's just I don't buy a car, you know. And
are you raised
sure,
like that?
That
From
keeps me out of like a 2025 anything or another, because I don't just have $40,000-$50,000 laying around to go in and say, hey, I want to buy that car and pay cash for it. Like this car that I was telling you about, the GMC that I saw up there, it's like a 2000, I think it was a 12 or a 13.
Yes.
I'm sure that there's some mechanical issues with it. Hopefully nothing I can't fix. They're only selling it for $1,500. The body looks great. The interior looks great. Now I got to take it and get it checked out, see what's wrong with it, if it's something I can fix or I feel comfortable, you know, getting fixed or whatever, and then weigh that against the other. But I don't need a 2025 if I got a reliable 2013. Which some people, I ain't buying no 2013. That's old car. I'm not.
Thank
look,
you, brother.
I don't care about all of that.
Listen, sir. Did you look at the mileage? I had 118,000 miles on my 2012 joint. 118. That ain't bad.
Now, if it's taken care of, 118 is not a lot.
Thank you, sir. It's a little loud. Got a little smoke. What you say? Smoke voice. It got a little smoke voice, but it's going. You still can understand what she's saying. She got a little smoke voice on it, but you understand every word coming out of her mouth.
But like I said, if I can get the car, I can talk them to 1,000. Probably talk them to 1,000. And if I can get the car for $1,000 and then what? Put $2,000 in it, then I bought a car in excellent condition for $3,000 that'll probably last me a good 4, 5, 6 years. And I ain't got no car payment. And somebody asked, why do I need so many cars? I do a lot of stuff, and I'm a little rough on cars. You know, I use my cars to haul stuff around and pull stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of rough on cars. And one of them cars, I need to put a transmission in. One of these days, I'm going to put a transmission in it and rebuild that engine. That's going to be my project car. But the bottom line is, hey, whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying? I do what I have to do to make sure that, I have transportation. So, and
So you
not a car
successfully
payment.
brainwash your daughter into thinking like you. Does she think like you now? Where she don't want a car note neither?
Oh, she
You
definitely
put
don't
that in
want a
her
car
head?
note, but she does want a newer car. And so, of
Okay.
course, what I told her is really simple: save your money. I had this plan for her. I said, look, you don't have a car payment. Find the car that you want. Your brand new 2025 Audi, whatever,
Right.
and pay for it. In terms of put in your savings account that I don't know how much a car payment is for a new car nowadays because I'm so out of touch. But if it's $800, put $800 a month in there. And then once you decide I'm ready to buy that car, you save that money and then you go buy that car. And then you got the money for, because you've been paying a car payment for all these years, even though you didn't have a car. So this way, if you miss your car payment, there's no consequences for it, except you missed your car payment. That's less money that you saved. So that's what she's doing now. She is putting her car payment in savings, and she's saving up to buy the car that she wants.
Now, see, listen, that's good parenting on Livingston Park.
Some financial guru will say that that's a bad idea and so on and so forth, but saving money is, typically a pretty good idea to me. So,
hold on, let me give you some feedback on this, man. Listen, we're in the same cloth on this car. The way you raised your baby girl, that's what I'm talking about right there. If more people, like you said, that's what they call it. That's financial. What did you give her? Financial knowledge or financial stability.
Advice.
That whole car note thing. What's it called?
Just advice.
Yes, that's how you do it, though. See what I'm saying? Most people, so you said she didn't have to go through learning the hard way of getting a car note. So you already gave her that experience without her actually experiencing it.
I'd try.
Right?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We all don't have to go to prison, sir. We could just see somebody that went to prison. Right? You learn from your father. If you listen to your father is applying game. Now, game don't mean nothing unless you apply it. And when she put that money in the bank, she's applying the game, the knowledge that her father gave to her. You catch my drift?
I catch your drift.
That's what I'm saying. This is how we succeed in life. We have to listen to, well, first off, you have to be in your daughter's life so she can get the game. But once you're there, you see, you're not going to tell her nothing wrong because you're her dad. If she listens to you, now we talking about 6 figures, 7 figures. Ain't no car note. Now she buying that $60,000, $70,000 ride cash. That's how you raise American children with knowledge and no nonsense behavior. I think you're doing well, Livingston. A very, very good soliloquy you gave your daughter on that.
I'm
more
trying.
people need to apply.
All right.
Yup. Hell yeah, man. I'm about to, man. Listen. I like what you're doing, man. Just keep on doing the good fight.
Well, CK, just so you know, you can do the same thing.
I did. I just told you about a G.
No. I'm saying now. No, but what I'm saying is now that you bought a cheap car, right?
Yes, sir.
You can still pay a car payment to yourself. Save that money.
Right.
So the next time, if you wanted to buy something more expensive, you got the money to do it. And even if you don't, you still just saving money.
That's what you're talking about. You put that $400 a month, $400 car note, like you said. That's before the insurance. Then $200 more for the insurance. Boom, $600, like you said. Put that up. And then I tell the guys, once you go celibate, and you cut out dating women and stuff like that, that's gonna save you between $400 to $600 a month. But that's very difficult to do for a man. But that's an extra. So if you could cut out celibacy and a car note, you're looking at $1,200 net savings.
Can I be honest with you, CK? I've never
Yes,
thought
sir.
about how much money a single man spends a month on dating. I've
Four to
never
six
even
hundred.
thought about that. I've never considered it. I mean, I know when I was dating, I was, poor. So I definitely wasn't spending no $600 a month dating. I don't know that there's a lot of, well, maybe. I guess it all depends on, where you
Depends on how much
going and
you
how
making,
often
what
you
type of stuff
dating.
you're doing. You in what you call it, Cooper's Hawk. You know what I mean? You got a membership there, sir.
How often you
Come
going to
on now.
Cooper's Hawk?
This is every, now, nothing. I'm on a cut. I'm on a diet. I'm not doing nothing,
Not
sir.
you. I'm just saying on a regular basis,
Oh,
how often niggas taking bitches to Cooper's Hawk? Like, you're not taking bitches to Cooper's Hawk like twice a week. Like, how?
sir, sir. we 50 now, so we get everything we want. So now on the Cooper Hawk side of the game, you're getting a membership, and you go in there like on Sundays with the ladies. This is how we do it. I haven't made it back to that status yet. But I'm just giving you when we making our regular on a normal day when we're making regular money and we're not resurrected trying to come back. We're spending between 400 to 600, like you said, let's say 400 a month on dating and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
We added everything up: cash, food, dates, movies, parks. Luther Vandross, he showed you how to do it.
$600 a month on dating. Interesting. I never thought about that. I
Yeah,
appreciate
you
it.
gotta add it up. We gotta, yeah. Let's go to the comment section. I'm gonna listen to you, brother. Thank you for taking my call, sir.
All right. Thank you, CK.
Yes.
Interesting. I never thought about that. How much money when you were out there dating? Fellas, how much money would you say that you spent a month dating? I never thought about it. How much money did you spend a month dating? I'm trying to think. I definitely didn't spend that much money dating. I definitely did. Interesting. Any fellas in here can really think back on that? Ladies, how much money was spent on you in the dating process when you were young dating age? When you were young dating age. Not now. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when dudes was asking you out on a regular basis. When you was young and fit and firm, fly, sexy, and being approached. In your 20s. How much was dudes spending on you a month? And you was watching. You was paying attention. You knew when y'all went out, what you ordered and how much it costs and all of that kind of stuff. How much was dude spending on you monthly? How much was you swindling dudes out of on a regular basis? Brent said under $30 a month. We were both broke and in college. Okay. Logic Slayer says $600 a month is a lot for dating. It feels like a lot. But nowadays, these young women, there's certain places that you can't take them. That would have never been the case with me. I don't understand how dudes did that. If I want to take you somewhere and, we go, I don't care. Chili's. I love Chili's, by the way. We go to Chili's. And I ain't going to no Chili's. You ain't taking me to no Chili's. I'd be like, all right, bet. So I'll take your ass home. If we can't go to Chili's, We can't go out. Shahira talking about, I never really paid it any attention. Stop lying. You know how much whatever you ordered costs. You know if you order something that costs, $74.99. Plus you got some add-ons and then you got some dessert. You have an idea of how much your part of the bill was. You have an idea. Or you just bring me the menu without the prices on it and I'll just select from there because I don't need to know how much it's gonna cost. Just scheming dudes. I never really paid attention. Stop it. LaDonna says, I didn't go on many dates. Okay. Fame talking about, I just gave my baby mama $800 last night, but she has my youngest group of kids. Yeah, that's not dating. That's not dating. Vernon says, I always went for the annual membership. It's cheaper. Look, I'm telling you, y'all putting me up on something. I didn't know that there was a membership. I didn't know restaurants offered a membership. I genuinely didn't know that. I might have to look into a Chipotle, I'm sorry. People get mad when I say Chipotle. I have to look into a Chipotle membership. Look, if I was single right now, where we going? Chipotle. We going to Chipotle. I like Chipotle. Chipotle, Chili's. On like really special occasions. You know what I'm saying? We might hit Cheesecake Factory or Cooper's Hawk or, and on really, really special occasions, come on, you already know Red Lobster, baby. Red Lobster. Sierra talking about, I'm not going to a chain restaurant. I believe these chicks be saying that nowadays. But Sierra, I'm not sure how old you are. Do you still have that as an option? Is that still an option for you? What, you in your 40s? I'm not going to a chain restaurant. It's not necessarily an option for you in your 40s. You going wherever I take you. What you talking about? You in your 40s. Going to a chain restaurant in your 40s. That's some 23-year-old shit. 40s? You going wherever. You going wherever. I would. Logic Slayer say, good, take them back home. Alita, you talk about I take your ass home. I would. I'm telling you for real. And I'm just saying now, if something happened and Mrs. Livingston left me, because that's the only way we breaking up. She leaving me. That's the only way. But if Mrs. Livingston left me today and I'm single, in about 6 months, I'm back on the market. Because you know what I'm saying, I got the process. Damn, she gone. Damn. Really, that's my process. I'm going to be sitting around. Damn. Every once in a while, I'm going to think about it like she gone. Damn. And once I think about it like she gone, and the response ain't, damn. The response is, okay, time to get back out there. See, I don't need Dr. Chantel. I know how to process stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to do the thumbs up. I know how to process. Well, I'll be sitting there in my recliner. Like, she gone. Damn. She gone. Damn. She left me. Damn. But one day, I'm going to say, she gone. Okay. Damn ain't gonna happen. It's time. Hey, what you doing? Let's go to Chipotle. You know what I'm saying? If I pick you up, we going out. Hey, I want to take you out. Pick you up, take you out, and we pull up at Chili's, and you like, I don't do no chain restaurants. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Okay, I know exactly where to take you. I'm not gonna tell her. I know exactly where to take you. Next thing you know, what? Hold on, what we doing over here? Ain't no restaurants over here. Yeah, but your house, right there. That's where we pulling up. All right. Peace. What? Now, I'm going to Chili's. You can go on back. It didn't work out. Some things is meant to be, some things ain't. It didn't work out. You in your 40s. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell me you don't do chain restaurant. Get out. Go on. Go on. Close the door. Don't slam it. Close the door. No, on that one you got to slam it. You got to lift it up just a little bit and slam it. No, you didn't lift. Lift just a little bit. Just, yeah. Now slam it. There you go. I'm headed to Chili's. You ain't gonna tell me I don't do no chain restaurants. In your 40s, please. Please. I'm just telling y'all, I don't know how much people pay nowadays. I don't know how much people pay nowadays. Tanika says, my husband took me on many dates pre-marriage. I wasn't counting his pockets. I just enjoyed the dates. But you have an idea of how much you cost. You have an idea of how much you cost. It would be completely disingenuous if me and Mrs. Livingston roll up at Chipotle and she order and I order and then I pay. And then I'm like, how much was your meal? And she like, I don't even know. I don't pay no attention to the price because you paying, so I don't pay no attention. Please. You know it was $8.25. You know it was $8.25. When we go to Longhorn and she go and say, oh, I want the whatever she get. You know how much that costs. You know that's $24.95. You know. And you ain't counting it up in your head, but you have an idea. If I get this, and that, that'll be about $50. You have an idea. Stop fronting like, oh, I have no concept of money or what anything costs when I'm on a date. That's irresponsible. That's irresponsible. Ben says, you better off cooking for your date. That's a whole different date. That's a whole different date. Because a part of the thing of the date is to be out and, you know, it's the surroundings, the environment, the opportunity for conversation and, whatever the case may be. You coming over to my house and I'm cooking for you. It's a different type of date. Now, she might not have any idea how much it costs, but you know what I'm saying? She know how much ham hock costs. You know what I'm saying? She know how much, whatever it is I cook, she have an idea of how much those groceries end up costing. Jerick, so she's going to refuse to get out of the car when they pull up at Applebee's. Maybe. Ibadathia talking about 6 months. That's not long enough, E-Man. I'm not saying it's going to be exactly 6. It might be 3. I don't know how long it's going to be. It all depends on, my body, my mental, my emotional. But if my emotional and my mental and my physical is, cool in 3 months, then we cool in 3 months. If it's 6 months, then we cool in 6 months. If it's a year, then we cool in a year. There is no set amount of time. There's no set amount of time. Did you go get counseling? I don't need no damn counseling. I know what's up. I know how I feel. Ben says, I just got a divorce and I'm already back out there. It all depends on the person. It all depends on the person. It's, Vernon says, I hung up my dating shoes. I'm done. Just don't have the patience or energy for it anymore. Are you married, Vernon? Or are you just like a monk now? Like, I ain't dating. I ain't doing none of that kind of stuff. And you just waiting for your shoulder to go out. I'm trying to understand. Because it's a rash of shoulders going out. Just. Evdokia says, take her to White Castle then. If that's what I'm in the mood for, and I would, but you know what? I wouldn't take her out on a date to White Castle. But if I was in the mood for White Castle and I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood for White Castle. I think I'm gonna run to White Castle. Did you want me to pick you up something on my way over to your house? Put cheese on it if you want. You can get the cheeseburgers. That's cool. Onion chips. You sure you don't want onion chips? Onion chips is good. You should. No, you can get onion chips, baby. It's cool. I don't mind. You can get onion chips. I got you. I got you. Whatever you gotta do. Nat says, Alabama's fish, then eat the fish in the park. Bro, you laughing. That sounds like some romantic stuff. That sounds romantic to me. Okay, it may not be romantic, but you getting food, we in the park, chilling, having good conversation, fun. You can't beat that. Y'all know I'm a little kid. Y'all know I'm a little kid at heart. I done bought a Frisbee, some jump rope. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do some park stuff. We at the park. Oh, I just wanna walk on hands. Nah, let's do something. Let's have fun. Get one of them things. We gonna both get one of them things that you wrap it around your leg and you kick your leg and go over it as you walk. That's what we gonna do the whole time we walking in the park. This how we walking in the park. That's how we walk. And we on competing, because I'm competitive. So we competing, and I need to see your number when we done. Oh, I dominated you. You walk slow in the mud. We gonna do some childish something. We gonna do something childish. I'm childish. I like to have fun. I like to have fun. Sierra says, you can take her to something to wind about or soul secrets. Why it gotta be Chili's? Because I like Chili's. We might go to something to, I think it's wine about. We probably not going there. I'm not a wine guy. So we probably not going there. And if you got wine in the name, to me, that's the focus of your thing. So we probably not going there. But soul secrets, we might hit soul secrets. We might hit Liz's spot up. There's a chance any of that stuff could happen. But there's a chance we could be going to Chili's. There's a chance we could be going to Cooper's Hawk. There's a chance we could be going to, it's got to be really special, but Red Lobster. Dante talking about, bro, you won't be clapping no cheeks. You can believe that if you want to. You can believe that if you want to. If you clapping cheeks because you spent a lot of money on the dinner, you're a John. You're a John. I'm never going to be no John. If the amount that I spend on the dinner or where we go is what matter, you're not the one for me. You're not the one for me. Plus, you over 40? Please. Nat says $100 a piece is the minimum nowadays. Is it? Interesting. Interesting. Myosha says our palate is different now that we're older and we require a level a little higher than a chain restaurant. Then you and your palate can require whatever it take at home. So if I said we going to, what's the supposedly fancy steakhouse, Ruth's Chris or whatever? That's a chain restaurant. I ain't going there. Why? It's a chain. And I don't know fancy food. I'm a simple eater. Y'all know that. I'm a simple eater. So I waste money when we go to fancy places. Cause I pretty much get the same thing, like salmon fillet. I could go get a salmon fillet for what, like $18.99 at Texas Roadhouse. It's the same damn salmon fillet that I just paid $70-something for at some expensive spot. I'm paying this extra money. It's the same food. Why am I paying this extra money? I'm not a steak guy. So when I go places like that, it's salmon. Grill me some salmon. My palate is such that I require a higher level. All right. Lift the door up and slam it when you get out. No, you got to lift. Grab the handle. Lift, slam. Yeah, it's all one motion. I'm headed to get my Chili's. Dina talking about we don't pay no attention. That's none of our business. Stop fronting. You know how much that food. Why y'all trying to upset me for no reason? Y'all trying to upset me for no reason. Nat says, how about spending hundreds of dollars on 3 or 4 dates, then she don't give you the cheeks? That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. If that's what you think it's about, you're going about it wrong. And maybe that's why my way succeeds. Because I'm not going about it to get the cheeks. I'm not going about it for that. I really just want to get to know you. And it tells me a little something about you, if you're receptive to Chili's. And it's like, okay, so, she ain't one of the, I'm stuck up and my palate is such that I need a higher level. You know what I'm saying? You're not one of those. So, okay, we might be on to something. You know what I'm saying? And while we in Chili's, let's talk. Let's take the little test on the machine. You don't know nothing about music. Damn, girl, what's wrong with you? Let's have some conversations. Let's mix it up. I'm getting to know you. I'm not expecting to get the cheeks. If I get the cheeks, what I'm saying, it is what it is. But that's not what I'm dating you for. I didn't spend $100 to get some draws, I think my personality is going to get the draws. I can get the draws and not spend no money. I can talk to you on the phone. Like, hey, girl, what you doing? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. How was your day? Did you this? You know what? I'm on my way over. I ain't spend no money. Go over there, get the draws, and head on home. If that's all it's about, you know what I'm saying? My personality get the draws. The money just is something to do, to spend some, time, buy you something to eat so that we share a meal or go and do something entertaining and share each other's company. So I'm not counting. I done spent $679 and still ain't got the cheeks. She got $62 left, and if I ain't got the cheeks then, no. You going about it wrong. Because even if you don't get from my perspective, even if you don't get the draws, you met a person who hopefully they cool. You met a nice, cool person. You spent some time with them, had some laughs. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully enjoyed each other's company and everything was cool and fun and funny. And, you know, even if it's a one-off, like, look, you know, we don't mesh in terms of romantically or whatever, but I enjoyed your company. That's the way I go in. Caller.
What's up, E-Man?
Hey, what's up?
This is Ken calling from Virginia. I'm born and raised in Cincinnati.
Huh?
I said, this is Ken calling from Virginia. I'm born and raised in Cincinnati.
All right. Well, thank you for checking out the show.
Yeah, I text in from time to time, but for some reason my text is being overlooked, so I said I better call in.
All right. Well, are you calling in to agree or to set me straight?
I'm just calling in to give my opinion.
Right.
You know, when we were younger, you know, we didn't really put a price on the amount of money we were spending. So CK made a great point. Looking back, you know, we just spent money.
Yeah.
But now as you get older, you know, you wisen up and you try to, well, at least I do. I try to, you know, just start off small with communicating over the phone, getting to know each other, and then eventually you build to that big restaurant your guys are talking about.
Yeah.
But I would suggest to start off small. Get to know one another first. And number two, the foot problem. I got a foot problem myself, and I'm self-diagnosed, but I'm waiting on the VA to approve my community care doctor. But I believe I've got it's called Morton's neuroma, and it's a nerve damage in between your baby toe and the toe next to it. And I got to get professionally looked at. That's my opinion of what it is. From, you know, you can go on the WebMD and look up stuff. And I believe that's what it is, but I'm not 100%. So I know about having a foot problem. And having flat feet, too, at 6'7".
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, other than that, man,
wait, hold on. So
I can't think of the other things that you guys mentioned.
But for your foot problem, is there a particular brand of shoe or style of shoe or whatever that works better for your feet?
Absolutely, yes. When you have Morton's neuroma, you can't walk on hard surfaces, and it feels like you have a marble in your foot when you walk.
Okay. Very
Very painful. And it's taking away my pimp walk, and I need that. That's essential. So I wear soft shoes now. Nowadays they have it's like a gym shoe look with a casual design to it. If I'm making sense to you.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Have you seen those kind of shoes?
Yes.
Yeah, those are really nice. But I got I hate to say this, but I got a collection of Jordans, man. I got probably over maybe 50 to 100 pair.
Oh.
Just in a room. And a lot of them, my foot has never been in. I still got the box and everything. I collect them, and one of the rooms in my house is full of Jordans. Yeah.
Why?
I hate to say
Why
that,
are you
but yeah.
collecting it?
Well, sometimes, you know, you got to be careful, man. Everybody ain't, you know, how can you say this? Everybody ain't happy for what you got and what you're doing.
Right, but I'm saying
You got to be careful how you communicate with others.
Hold on, but I'm saying, why are you collecting Jordans?
I'm a former basketball player. I come up out of Cape High School, and you know, I always wore some form of an athletic shoe. And now I'm a little older now. I like to wear those shoes I mentioned. They're kind of like a casual loafer that looks like a gym shoe, but they're actually a dress shoe.
Right. But you didn't answer my question. Why are you collecting Jordans? Ken? Hello? Ken, can you hear me? I can hear you. Ken, if you talking, I can't hear you, but I think I hear me in the background. I hope you're okay. Ken? Okay, I'm gonna hang up. I hope Ken is okay. And I'm gonna call Ken back. I hope he okay. Oh, and it just hung up. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes.
I'm out here walking the dog. We probably got a bad connection.
Okay.
Well, give me your question again.
I said, why are you collecting Jordans?
Okay. I'm not really like collecting them or buying them, and I'm wearing them when I go to the gym from time to time. When you have so many, you can't wear them all. It's kind of like your cars; you can't drive them all. So, so I wear them when I go to the gym and work out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I have given a pair. I've given a few away. Not too many young guys wearing a size 14. But when I go to some of the high school games and I see one of the better players, I get with the coach on the side and then I'll give him a pair too. Yep.
Okay. All right. Now, Ken, may I ask you a couple personal questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you a married man?
I was married.
But you're no longer married.
I'm single.
You're single now.
No, I've got 4 granddaughters.
Because I know a young lady who's looking to date somebody, but he can't be short. And you said you was like 6'7", and so that might work out for her.
Really? Well, I'm in Virginia, man.
I'm gonna ask around. I'm gonna ask her and see if she's open to long distance.
You do that.
Okay. Hey, Ken, I appreciate you calling. And just for clarification's sake, and I'm the only one probably who was thinking, when you said you out walking the dog, you mean you literally walking the dog, not like Rufus Thomas, you walking the dog.
No. Okay. I got a dog. I got a pit bull that I walk here in Huntington Park, and we hit the whole area here: the Virginia War Museum, the YMCA, over here in Huntington Park where they launch boats at. And once I get done working out, I take him for his walk and let him do his thing, and that's where we at right now.
Okay, all right. And just how old a man are you?
I'm 57.
57. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, I appreciate you calling in and participating in the show.
All right. Hey.
Yes.
Future reference, man. When you see my text come across the screen, how about reading it for me?
All right. I'll work on it. I will work
All
on
right.
it. All right, Ken. Thanks.
Okay, brother.
All right. That's Ken. That's Ken out of Virginia. But he was born and raised here in Cincinnati. He went to Cape. I'm 100% sure he said he was out walking the dog. You know what I'm saying? And Rufus Thomas had that song. You know, you never know. You never know. You have to ask sometimes. Oh, let's see. I did not play, Daryl. I did not play matchmaker with Raven and the gentleman that y'all called Roscoe. So that was not my doing. That was not my doing. Ken is on here. Y'all might not be able to see him over there on Facebook because he comments on the YouTube channel. But he sends comments in, and I think I get to him every once in a while, but apparently not enough. Twin. Twin.
What's up, E, man?
How you doing?
I'm all right so far.
All right. Your
What's up
shoulder
with
doing
you,
better?
man? I put some icy hot on there, so it's doing all right, man. My son, I think, slept on, and he hit the laptop or something on my shoulder. It's a big laptop I got.
Yeah.
Blood ninja hit it. Something hit me in my head with it.
Yeah, your son hurt your shoulder.
And plus, I think I was picking up heavy stuff the other day. Still being in pain.
Picking up heavy stuff.
No, he slept on it. That laptop fell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man. Well, other than that, I'm all right, man. You all right?
I'm good. My shoulder's in excellent condition.
You got a joke. What the hell you doing with 5 cars, E, man?
I got a car that I drive. My wife has a car that I didn't say I have 5. I said I have 4, technically. And I'm thinking about buying one. One for me, one for my wife. I have one that needs to be fixed, and one that, for whatever reason, Mrs. Livingston just does not want to get rid of. If it were up to me, that car would have been gone 7 years ago. It's nothing. Nobody uses it. Nobody drives it. It's just there. And one of these days, I'm going to convince her to let it go, just like I'm going to convince her to let that big back TV go. But, you know what I'm saying, you pick your battles.
Oh, I thought you got rid of that big back.
No, it's still up there. I set it aside to throw it out, and she salvaged it.
Man, what's up with you talking about yesterday, man? Baby hairs and all that.
Oh, my goodness.
You No, man, we got a remix on that, man, because you stereotype.
I did not stereotype anyone.
I mean, if you be around a person and study a person, you'll figure him out. Like, yeah, he gonna be a little bad little Negro. She gonna be fast or something like that. You can really, but you just can't, just because a person wear this and all that tattoos, don't mean they're a killer or something, or they, crazy or something like that. You gotta be around and study a person. Like, yeah, she's gonna be a badass little kid or something like that.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Man, there's a lot of people out here who wear suit and tie and all that. I don't mean what they mean. They're a killer. Some of them are, some of them not. Just can't stereotype a person like that.
Again, that means you didn't really listen to me yesterday.
I listened to that bull you were saying, but you just gonna say, I bet she wear this. But I understand what you were saying a little bit. But hey, to each his own.
Okay, again, that means you didn't really listen to me yesterday, because I even used the example of tattoos and all of that kind of stuff, not necessarily meaning one thing, how you can see one person and they got on the whole...
You clarified afterwards, after people got out on you. Stop playing, because you know you was in the wrong. You hate to be in the wrong. When they pulled your car yesterday, you had to, clarify. Go on with that, man. Who you think you fooled? Ain't nobody crazy out here. Jump to this last subject, man.
Somebody crazy out there.
Yeah, you.
It ain't me.
Back in the day, man, party and everything, and, me dealing with different women. Man, that trick bill was high. But as you grow up and get wiser and all that, you like, baby, hey, I know you ain't gonna eat all that steak or, all that, Alfredo or something like that. Hey, you might as well, hey, why don't go keep on spending, you ain't gonna eat it all. Hey, matter of fact, we about to take these duckies and go to my crib. I'll cook for you. And that's what I mean.
Wait.
You get tired of it.
Hold on, wait. I don't understand the scenario that you just painted.
No, you was talking about taking women out, right?
Right, I get that. But in your scenario, what, y'all was at the restaurant and then she orders something, and you like, oh, that's gonna be too much. I don't need to pay all
No,
that
I
money.
never. No,
you just
no,
gonna
no,
waste
no,
all
no.
that
Twin
food.
ain't never had no problem spending. Hell no.
But that's not what you
Twin
just.
trick bill stay high. I ain't had no problem. But after you go so long and 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and you get that same bill or something like that, or
Right.
same food and something like, you be like, man, I can cook this at home or something like that. So yeah, and then they do ever since COVID, or probably before then, you do get like a membership, and sometimes, like you, since you go to Perkins, you know, you get free stuff on your birthday. You didn't know that?
No.
Like them pancakes and all that. IHOP and at Perkins, yeah.
No, I
They
didn't know
just
that.
sent me some. Yeah, they just sent me some. I get stuff free for my birthday. Then, you know, BW3s and
You
all
get the
them.
pancakes with the sprinkles on them.
I don't eat pancakes.
So what you get free for your birthday from Perkins?
I don't know. I give it to my sister. Whatever she orders, she eat pancakes and all that. I give it to her. Other than that, I don't eat pancakes. I eat waffles. I don't eat pancakes.
So you get something free from Perkins, but you don't know what it is.
I mean, you can get anything on it, whatever they send you through. They can get pancakes. You get the what's that little dinner special, breakfast special they send you?
So what did they send you? I mean, what is it? What do
It
you
was
get?
pancakes they sent.
Okay, so pancakes. So you got some pancakes with sprinkles.
Man, I didn't get all that. Now you being extra. Just
I'm
got some
asking.
pancakes
I
for my.
don't know. I don't have
No,
a membership.
I got a turkey club. I ordered me a turkey club, but I gave the pancakes to my sister.
So you gave your sister's pancakes with sprinkles.
No, man, she had some. I ordered for. She had some regular pancakes, the syrup and everything. She ain't get no sprinkles, man. She ain't no little kid show.
What if they giving it to you? It sound like what they do for the little kids on their birthday.
No, man, I ain't want all those sprinkles and all that.
But you not eating it. How you gonna tell her not to get sprinkles?
What I look like? My sister would have cussed me out. Twin, do I look like a kid to you?
It's free.
It's free, but what I look like putting sprinkles on my grown-ass woman pancakes, man.
Get the
So you
sprinkles
like
on the
to get-
side. Get the sprinkles on the side. I'm just asking, what do they give you? You all get that in shape. I don't know what they give you.
Man, you go there all the time and you don't never get a email or something?
No. I
Subscribe
just
to
go
them?
in, order what I'm gonna get, pay for it, and leave.
So much as you talk about them that heavy and everything about pancakes, you don't get a membership and you don't get discounts and stuff for going so long.
I don't go very
that's
often.
crazy.
When I go, I get what I'm gonna get, and I leave. I pay.
How often you go? Probably 4, 5 times a month.
No, I went. Shoot, what was that? Last month or month before last? And I haven't been since. Now that you bring it up, I might go tomorrow, but that's only because you brought it up, and now I'm
You get
thinking about
sprinkles
how
on your
delicious they
pancakes?
pancakes are. What?
You get sprinkles on your pancakes too?
No, but they not birthday pancakes.
I mean, they got different deals. It's just not your birthday. They got different stuff you can get on there. Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Probably not.
I just was asking. I don't know about the birthday club that you're a member of, so I was not aware. That's it. I just didn't know.
You said what now?
I said I'm not aware of the birthday club that you're a member of. I didn't know, so I was asking.
Yeah, if you go up there and everything, you subscribe to them, they'll give it to you.
So you have to have a subscription.
You know how you say download this and all that, and we got a special offer for it. That ain't any restaurant.
I'm not sure that that's what a subscription is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying I'm not sure that that's what it is. But no, I'm not a part of any of those clubs. It sounds like you're just a part of a club where, you know, they give you pancakes for your birthday.
Yeah,
How
different
many?
stuff.
Hold on. How many pancakes do you get for your birthday?
It's 2 of them.
2.
2 big ones, yeah.
2 big ones. These 2 regular sized pancakes.
I mean, you know, some people get them little, want to be stingy and everything.
They just regular pancakes.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, yeah, anything else, man?
Shannon said, Perkins gives you a coupon for a free Magnificent 7 on your birthday. Got to get on the email list. So you don't have a subscription, you just on the email list.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
No, I'm a member of BBW3.
You on the email list probably. You don't have a subscription. How much do you pay for the subscription?
No, I don't subscribe to them.
Then you don't have a subscription.
No, you get special offers though.
Right, you on the email list. That's different than a subscription.
Well, my fault, dude. Shit,
Yeah, okay.
I know you get free stuff, man, free offers or whatever.
Okay.
Anything else, man? Man, my ass.
No, I think that's it. We discussed your shoulder issue. You said whatever you said about it. Yeah, you discussed dating. You determined after a number of dates that she's spending too much money, and you just gonna take her and cook, even though I'm still not convinced that you can cook.
Okay.
And you get birthday pancakes from Perkins. I think we covered it all.
I'm gonna holler at you, dude.
All right. All right. That was twin. Sierra says it is a subscription. Not all subscriptions cost. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Just being on the email list is not a subscription. That's being on the email list. That I know. Having a Kroger Plus card is not a subscription. It's a membership. Or it's not a membership. Whatever. All right. Oh, y'all, it's almost 6 o'clock. I gotta get out of here. I'm not messing with him. If you tell me you get pancakes for your birthday, don't let me put sprinkles on that stuff. I don't know. And he give them to his sister. You can't beat that. Key!
Oh, shoot. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, man, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just checking in because, you know, if you don't hear from me for a while, you think I done abandoned you for some reason.
Yes.
Okay, so I got to check in with you.
Yeah, I'm sensitive and insecure.
I see. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I like that hoodie you got on.
Thank you, Key. Let me ask you, how much is brothers paying to date you nowadays?
Oh, Lord. I started not to call. I said, I hope you don't be asking me all these
Stop
questions.
it. You know you called specifically for this conversation. How much does it cost? And I don't. The way I'm saying it may not be the best. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
Okay. The way I'm saying, it sounds like you talking.
They saying hi to me, so I gotta be polite and say hi back. You know how I do.
You don't have to say hi to them.
I say hi to them, and I hear you at the same time. I'm multitasking. Hey, Tria. Continue.
Okay. So a dude takes you out. Do you have any restrictions like I refuse to go to a chain restaurant, or you got to take me to a place where they sell a certain thing, or it's got to cost this much money? Do you have any restrictions on if a dude want to date you?
Okay, see, I call in, and then I'm like, I hope he don't ask me this, because I probably just tell him anything, because he ain't about to chew me out or whatever.
No. You got a right to have whatever standard you want.
Yeah, I know, but I called because you talking about the subscriptions, all that. That's what I called for, and to check in because, like I said, I don't want you to think I abandoned you. And I was one of your number one fans. I was calling all the time. And then I told you I model your hoodies for free, but you said I still have to pay. So I don't know where you got that from.
Stop it! I hooked you up. Stop playing. You know I hooked you up. You know I hooked you up.
Yeah, I hooked you up about 2 of them. But like I told you, I advertised. I told them how good quality the hoodie was, how good the presentation was, and the packaging, and all that stuff.
Hold on. Has anybody gave you compliments or commented on your Adidas shirt?
The Adidas, I gotta hide that because because I ain't trying to go in jail for you. Because all that copyright and stuff. You know what I mean? Because people see that, then they gonna want one. Hey, Brent. You know what I mean? Hey, Brent. You see what I'm saying? So I can't be showing that all around. I told you I wasn't gonna be showing it all around, and then they be done put me in handcuffs because of you, and you ain't nowhere to be found.
All right, so I mean? So do you have? Is there? And then I'm gonna let you get to the subscription conversation. But is there a certain standard, a tier, or whatever that if I'm trying to get with Key, date Key, get to know Key, that Key is like if we pull up at this restaurant, you like this ain't me.
The standard is treat me nice, take me to a quality place that's clean and respectful, and the food is good. And that's all I'm going to say.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's why I mess with you, Key.
I know.
I almost said the F word, but
I know you was, because calm down, because I heard you saying bees earlier. Calm down.
That was necessary. All right, now what about the subscriptions?
Okay, yeah, like you said, I don't know what they call it nowadays either. Like, I don't know if it's subscription, if it's membership, is it just a member? Because, like, how I remember a long time ago, everybody used to have a card. Everywhere you go, you had to sign up for a card. Remember, like, how the Kroger's Plus card?
Yeah, Kroger
and
Plus.
And then everybody else started following suit. You had to sign up for a Grader's card to get the deals. You had to sign up for this card to get the deals.
Yes.
So they changed it to where, like, you had to go online, and then you download it on your phone, and then you just do the barcode when you go to the place, and then that's how you get your points and stuff. So I don't know what you would call that nowadays. Because you got the app on your phone, you pull out the app, and then when you go to the place, you scan it, and you rack up so many points. And then after those so many points, like they say, you get stuff for free. Have you done that lately? You must ain't done it in a while. Because Chipotle got it. You sign up online, and you can make up an account, and then you go to the Chipotle so many times, and you rack up points for free meals and stuff.
Well, let me tell you this. I don't do stuff like that. And there's there's a reason why. I don't do stuff like that because Mrs. Livingston does not trust technology.
Okay.
Right? And so if I sign up for something online and they sending me emails and all of that kind of stuff.
No, this ain't emails. You actually had an app on your phone.
Yeah.
You just open up your phone and scan your barcode, and then the points go on your thing. So next time you go into Chipotle, you can see like all your free stuff, and then you like opt to use it. So ain't no email in this.
Mrs. Livingston don't be down with that. Like,
because remember I said they used to have cards.
She want to know why are they tracking what you eating? Why are they tracking the food that they tracking your calories?
I know. I'm like that too. I'm still like I ain't even got no smart TV. I don't like that stuff either. I'm with Mrs. Livingston.
Yes, yeah,
I'm with her. They do track everything.
And I just sometimes don't even want to argue. Like, baby, it's a free bowl. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they track my calories. It don't matter. I'm fat. What difference do that make? But they don't need to know everything you eat. They don't need. She don't talk like that. They don't need to know everything you eat.
That.
They don't need to know every time you go to Chipotle. They don't need to know that. I'll be like, oh my God, like we don't even got Kroger Plus cards. We don't have Kroger Plus cards.
Y'all ain't got that. Now,
no.
See, on that you can download the coupons.
Every time you buy a grocery. Again, she don't talk like that. But she don't believe.
Talk like a Nubian queen.
So we just use the generic number and still get the discount.
Okay. And see, like the thing with that too is you can download coupons on your Plus card. But you got to go online, download the coupons, and add them on your Plus card. Yeah, and then at Graders on your birthday, like somebody was saying about birthday stuff, you get a free Sunday on your birthday at Graders.
With sprinkles on it?
I don't like sprinkles.
Okay.
I heard that. It's something behind that sprinkle stuff you saying. You think I'm not on to you.
A lot of times when it's free birthday stuff, they put sprinkles on it.
I don't like sprinkles.
How could you
I
not
don't like sprinkles
sprinkles
in my ice cream either.
How could you not like sprinkles?
I don't like them.
I will say I like them, but when you really think about it, it kind of tastes like wax. But
It's like I don't like spring. The only thing I like in my ice cream, I like cookies and cream, and I like strawberries. But I used to like be a plain Jane. I used to only like chocolate ice cream. That's it. Remember, like I might say this wrong. Y'all don't get me in the comments. Is it Neapolitan with the chocolate, the vanilla, and the strawberry?
yes, it is
I
Neapolitan.
used to, when I was a kid, only eat the chocolate.
That's weird.
Because I didn't like the other one. I only liked chocolate ice cream when I was a kid. But now I eat vanilla. I don't eat like all that mixed together. But how is that weird?
That's weird. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, eating ginger snaps with let me be quiet.
Yeah, because you was about to say some nonsense. Cause you
No, I was about to go back to one of them jokes we said that one time when they was then they was messing with you in the chat. I don't want to mess with you in the chat, so I ain't gonna say
and
it.
delicious and
I know I don't want to mess with you in the chat, but it has something to do with Winnie the Pooh.
All right, did you have anything else?
Okay, that's all I had. I was just calling to say hey and checking in with you.
I appreciate
seeing what you was up to. Wait a minute, no. What else I got? I think that's it.
Okay.
What else did you got? It's like you got something else to say, but you ain't saying.
No, that's it. I'm about to get out of here.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, you about to get out of here. It's late.
I'm going
Sometimes
upstairs.
you be going to almost 7 o'clock. Why don't you just make it 7 o'clock?
I'm
Round
going
it up.
upstairs. I'm about to heat me up a strawberry Pop-Tart.
Oh, okay, with the strawberry icing on there?
Or is mine cherry? No, I think cherry is the one, the red. With the red.
No, strawberry's red too, with the white icing on the outside.
Yeah, strawberry got the white icing on the outside. That's what I got. The strawberry.
Well, you know they make them without the white icing on the outside.
Who
But
wants them without the
right,
white icing?
That's what I'm saying.
That's sick people.
All righty, man. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Don't be getting no crumbs everywhere with the Pop-Tarts now, like you do the ginger snaps.
You can't help
okay?
it. You can't help it. Key.
Okay. All right, you enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe.
You do the same, Key.
All right, bye.
All right. Yeah, I'm about to go and eat some strawberry Pop-Tarts. Just one pack, you know. Shaharta, I thought you weren't doing sugar anymore. I'm doing sugar, like a reasonable amount of sugar. So I'm not like going crazy. Like I'm not eating 2 packs and then eat some cookies later on tonight. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all of that. But yeah, I can eat some Pop-Tarts every now and then. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna eat some Pop-Tarts. I'm not one of these. I'm not good on really restrictive and all of that kind of stuff. I know, you know, if I cut it out. I do it reasonable, and then at some point I'll do another month with no sugar, and then, you know, be a few weeks and I'll sparingly eat something sweet here and there, and then I might do another month or even 2 with no sugar, and then, you know, maybe eat a little here and there. Like, come on. All right, y'all. I don't really have anything else to discuss. Did anybody have anything that they wanted to discuss? Because if not, Dominique says, I like Pop-Tarts too. See, I knew it was some good in you. I could feel the good in you. I don't like the way that sounds when I said it. I was trying to do a take on, you know, Star Wars, but it didn't sound right just because of the way people on here be judging stuff. But I knew there was some good in you. Shahara says, doesn't no sugar mean no sugar, period? And when I did no sugar, then that meant no sugar. I did that for the month of January. February, I was very, you know, I very sparingly ate sugar. March, same. It'll be very sparingly. But then I think in April, I'm doing no sugar again. Maybe April and May, but I haven't decided that. Don't be trying to, put me in your box. I know you be eating sugar, so don't be trying to, put me in your box. Pop-Tarts are good, but only the ones with strawberry and icing. Hold on, see, I always get confused. There's a white icing, I think that's strawberry. There's a red icing, I believe that's cherry. I prefer the cherry Pop-Tarts, but the strawberry Pop-Tarts will do. Will do. But the cherry ones are the best. The cherry ones are the best. Shahira talking about, I eat sugar, but I work out on a regular basis. Okay. Well, you could be walking the dog. 6'7". 6'7". He got a whole Jordan collection. Just so you know. Something to think about. Something to think about. And I saw somebody saying something about ain't nobody gonna be in the park doing the little thing with the leg thing. See, to me, that's a little bit of a sign. Like, I know me. I know the stuff that I like to do. And so, yeah, if I'm like, hey, let's go to the arcade. You like, I don't go to no arcade. I know you probably ain't the one for me. If I'm like, hey, we going to the park, and I bring these two things, y'all know what I don't know what they call, but the thing you put on your ankle and you skip around on that. And you like, nobody doing that. I know you're not the one for me. I know you're not the one for me. You know what I'm saying? If I have some fun stuff lined up and you like, I ain't doing that. I just know you're not the one for me. It don't make you a bad person. But so if, whoever it was, ain't nobody going to the park, throwing no frisbee. I know you're not the one for me. I'm saying, that's, when I was out there dating, that's stuff like that, I know you're not the one for me. If I pull out some jacks and ain't no jacks, I know you're not the one for me. If I can't pull out some Uno cards and we get in a game of Uno, I know you're not the one for me. If I can't whip out Connect 4 and start, I ain't even got to ask you. Boom, boom, Connect 4, blam. Your little checkers over there, my little checkers over here, and I drop one. And you don't immediately drop one or, contemplate your move. I know you're not the one for me. You got to know who you are and what you like and what you want. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know what I like. I know what twin. Yeah, if I say, hey, let's go to Planet Fitness, I ain't working out. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you like. You got to know what you want to do. And you got to want to be with somebody who, okay, even if you don't love Connect 4, if I set up the board, just sit it in front of you and drop I call them checkers, and drop a checker in there, and you looking at me like, I ain't playing no Connect 4. Like, even if you don't like it, if you don't love it, but you willing to participate, we can do something with that. We can do something with that. Tell you, I'm like a kid. I like to do just fun stuff. Fun stuff. One of the funnest times, me and Mrs. Livingston we were on a cruise and we did one of the little excursions. And we got in this little dune buggy. And I guess it had just rained, and we was driving through the woods. We was completely covered in mud. But she wasn't, I don't like this. If she would have been that, if she was that type of woman, I wouldn't be with her. When I say we were like almost covered from head to toe in mud, and them other people was driving all slow, trying to not get mud on them, and I would hold back until they done went into, 4, 5, 6 dips, and boom, hit it, man, mud just all over the place. She couldn't be with me if she not the type of person that just like to do stuff like that. You couldn't be with me. So, yeah. You got to know what you want and what you like and what you looking for. And if you're not that kind of person, as you getting out, lift and close. You got to slam it. Lift it up just a little bit. Slam it. No, lift it up a little higher. Slam it. There you go. That's because this car, the door is, a little bit. Lift, slam. You got to know. You got to know. Tanika said, I'm not going to lie. I don't like to be dirty. Oh, it was so much fun. And then, afterwards, I forget where this was. Were we in Mexico? We were either in Mexico or the Bahamas. I can't remember. Maybe Jamaica. I can't remember where we were. But yeah, we were, we did the little thing, and then, we ended at a place with it's, I guess, the ocean, I guess. We were in the ocean. I don't know if that was the ocean. Might have been a lake. I don't know. But then you go swimming, and of course, all of the mud, you get all the mud off of you in the lake or ocean or whatever it was that we was in. And we just had a ball. We just had a ball. So, yeah. Yeah. It was fun. One of the best excursions we ever had. I liked that even more than the jet ski. And I really liked the jet ski. I had never ridden one of the jet skis before. So, yeah, I like that more than... Jerica says that was not the ocean. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that it was not the ocean. I'm pretty sure that if it was in Jamaica, that is off the Atlantic Ocean. And when you there's certain parts that you're right there on the ocean. Yeah. Twin says the Ohio River. I don't like to correct people. Y'all know me. I do not like to correct people. But on this one, I'm going to correct you just a little bit, Twin. The Ohio River does not flow down to Jamaica or the Bahamas. You might not have known that, but I don't, me correcting people. It's not one of the things that I enjoy doing. All right, y'all. I got it. Shannon says ATVs are fun. Rode those in Mexico and Costa Rica. I've never ridden an ATV. I want to. These was like dune buggies. Like they had tops and all that kind of stuff and a steering wheel, 4 seats. But I do want to ride an ATV. I do want to. All right, y'all, I really do. I got to get out of here. I got a few things that I want to do today, and I got to get out of here. Miles says WOWT doing a story about how businesses are nervous about the tariffs. Oh, well. I saw the story. See, y'all keep trying to keep me here. I saw the story where, Canada is threatening, I'm going to call them tariffs, on electricity that they provide to a few states. And Donald Trump was mad. And he's like, who Who negotiated a deal where Canada provides electricity to any of our states? Who would think that that was a good idea? But of course, come to find out, he negotiated the deal. That's your businessman, twin. He negotiating deals that when he actually looked back on them, he like, oh, that's a bad deal. Who did that? You did, Mr. President. You know his orange ass ain't got nothing to say then. I thought that was funny. Did anyone see all the fighting in the Fay apartments yesterday? I did not. There was a hater to let that ninja go eat his Pop-Tart and slip into his onesie and watch Teletubbies. He just cut the food store benefits and the lunch program. Damn, twin angry. I have a grand girl in college. Damn, twin. All right. Yeah, Pamela. Canada about to turn off the lights. They ain't gonna tell him like Teddy Pendergrass. Turn them off. I mean, like, because he was aggressive with it in the song. All right, for real, I'm about to get out of here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. It's a wonderful evening. It's a little bit more daylight, so if you get an opportunity to get out and enjoy the weather, it's not as warm as it was, but it's still comfortable out. So if you get a chance, get out there and enjoy the weather. Hold on. Did anybody actually call anybody? See, I'll be wondering if y'all listen to me when I tell y'all this stuff. I don't just tell y'all this stuff just because it popped into my mind. I tell y'all this stuff because I feel like something is speaking this to me to tell you. It might save a life, or you never know, somebody might be really down and depressed, and then you called them and you said something to make them smile, and that brightened their day and it changed their whole outlook. So you could literally save a life. Did anybody do what I said yesterday and call somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time and be the reason that they smile? Did anybody do that yesterday? Yeah, I'm curious. Or do y'all think I just say that to have something to say? I don't have to say that to go off. When I say it, like for real, I mean it. There's somebody out there that needs you to make them smile. They're going through something or whatever, and they really need somebody to call them and just say something to make them smile, and it'll change their whole outlook. For real, did anybody do that yesterday? Did I call Lincoln? No, I didn't call Lincoln. Why would I call Lincoln? Why would I call that man? He told me to never speak to him again in life. I believe in honoring people's wishes to the best of my ability if I agree with them. But that don't answer my question. LaDonna says she did. She called her grandkids. You haven't talked to them in a long time? So yesterday was, if you haven't, and I'm not saying you did, LaDonna, I'm legitimately asking, and if so, I'm so glad you did. But yesterday's suggestion was, call somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time and do something, say something, be the reason that they smile today. That was yesterday. And it looked like y'all didn't do it. Like y'all think I just say the stuff. We saving lives over here if you do what I ask you to do. We saving lives. Okay, today, don't call nobody. Randomly pick somebody on your Facebook or social media or whatever, and send them something to make them smile, just to let them know that you're thinking about them. Okay? Can y'all do that today? Can y'all do that today? Try it. You might save a life. You never know. Twin, call Lincoln, I'll believe you. What? You believe what? What is there to believe? That what you're saying, you don't know this, but what you're saying doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. In the context of what I'm saying, what you're saying makes no sense. It's like a crazy person talking. Like they didn't understand the message. Jerica says, not me. Oh, man, it's hard to get y'all. It's hard to get y'all to be nice and whatever to people. Just try to do something to be the reason that somebody smiles today, okay? Until next time, I'm out, y'all. Ooh. I know y'all can still hear me. I just... really want y'all to do something to make somebody smile.